Yo guys, what is up? MaxKydra, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to talk about Star Wars The Force Awakens, guys. So I am back from watching the movie for the second time, and I'm telling you guys, it's better than the first time I saw it. And the first time was excellent, guys. Star Wars The Force Awakens is a stellar addition to the Star Wars movies, guys. So if you guys are skeptical about this movie, if you guys are afraid that this movie won't live up to the hype, don't worry guys, it will, it does. So yeah, this is going to be a non-spoiler review. Basically, I'm just gonna lay out the positives and the negatives, you know, the things that I like about the movie and the things that I did not like about the movie. And I will have like a discussion video, like a spoiler review I should say. Yeah, not really a review, more of me, you know, just talking about the things that I like and talking about certain moments of the movie. But yeah, let's get into the positives. Okay, number one, the new cast. Man, they are awesome, all of them. John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, and Oscar Isaac. They were great. They had really great chemistry. There was this really cool chemistry between Poe Dameron and Finn. I'm not gonna tell you much on that because that would delve into the spoiler territory. But yeah, their chemistry was so great, and also Daisy Ridley's chemistry with John Boyega, Finn, and Ray. They were also great, but I think the one who stole the show is Daisy Ridley. Like, she is such a strong character, and you are introduced to her, and she's like, they managed to create this very strong female character without, you know, basically busting all of the female feminist propaganda, basically. So yeah, they created a nice lead female character without pushing too much on, like, you know, other agendas. But yeah. And Oscar Isaac, he was such a cool guy in this film. Like, I wanted to see more of him, in fact. Like, I felt like we got so little of him. But yeah, don't worry. You know, it's been confirmed that he will be in episode 8. So yeah, that's awesome. Now, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. Wow, he is something else, guys. I'm telling you. He's not the Darth Vader clone that a lot of people thought he would be. He is not. He is a villain with multiple layers. I'm telling you. He's got very good motivations. You understand this guy, but at the same time, you look at him and like, man, this guy is pure evil. He's a monster. Like, you want to punch him in the face at the same time. But at the same time, you understand his motivations. He has good backstory. Okay, and another good thing, the returning cast. Harrison Ford was awesome in Han Solo. Like, he was really great. Like, you're not gonna see Han Solo portrayed that good anymore by Harrison Ford. Honestly, I don't think that he can actually top this one off. Honestly, like, really. And Chewbacca was, in fact, awesome. I wasn't expecting too much from Chewbacca in this movie, but he was great. He was funny. Yeah, and Leia was also decent. Luke was also great. I'm not gonna talk too much about Luke Skywalker, but I'm just telling you, yeah, he was okay. He was good. He was good, actually. And of course, the practical effects used in this movie, they really make a difference, guys. I'm telling you. Like, if you guys think that, you know, the practical effects, they were just fan service just to, you know, like, intrigue the old trilogy fans to watch this movie. No, like, they actually add up to this movie. This movie feels alive because of the practical effects. I can't imagine if they used the same methods of the prequels when everything is like blown up with CGI sets, green screen sets, you know. No, like, the creature department, like, the creatures, they felt real. They felt alive. Like, they were like awesome. Like, the design for everything in this movie, like, it was so well thought out, basically. And yeah, another thing, other than the effects, the CGI. Of course, there will be CGI in this movie, and that's inevitable. And yeah, I think they, for the most part, not all of them, like, I think the CGI blend in. There were a few parts where the CGI did not blend in, and I will tell you that in the negative section, basically. And other than that, what else? What else? Oh yeah, the dog fighting in this movie, they were great, man. Like, we got to see new camera techniques from J.J. Abrams, and it was great. It's like seeing the Star Wars universe brought to from a different perspective, you know, because J.J. Abrams, his camera style is a lot different from George Lucas's. You know how Lucas used a very, I guess, well, like a very standard, nothing too flashy with his camera angles, and with J.J. Abrams, you get these wonderful angles during the dogfight, and you know, and some other moments basically. So yeah, that was pleasant to see there. And another thing good about this movie, what else? Oh yeah, another good thing about this movie is the stormtroopers. Like, there was a scene in this movie. I'm not gonna tell you that. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but the stormtroopers, they got humanized in this movie basically, and you understand them a lot more. And actually, they were a lot more epic than the ones from the original trilogy. I'm not saying that they're like, you know, super precise in their aim, just like Boba Fett or Jango Fett. I'm not saying that, but they look a lot more menacing. They look like an actual army instead of just like a bunch of law enforcers. Just like in the original trilogy, they were useful. And yeah, I like that a lot. I like the new helmet design too. But yeah, those are the positives. And of course, no movie is perfect, guys. And and this movie had some flaws, but that's okay. Like, they had a lot going on, right? And very little negatives, basically. But again, either way, this movie has some negatives. And the first one is, this movie, in hindsight, it mirrors a lot from A New Hope. And it's not too much of a bad thing, because I kind of like that, actually. Like, you know, that's the classic tale of good and evil, basically, New Hope. But there are going to be some moments where you're like, I've seen that before in Star Wars before. And yeah, oh yeah, I've seen it in Star Wars before too. Oh, wait, isn't that basically like the foreshadowing of, you know, basically, it mirrors a bit from A New Hope. And another thing, Star Killer Base, it was kind of, I don't know, it was blah. It's not too much of a threat, basically. I feel like we kind of seen it before. Yeah, I was expecting more out of the Star Killer Base, but it wasn't too much risk, it turns out. And oh yeah, another thing, Captain Phasma. She was almost like a cameo. She didn't do much in the movie at all. And yeah, I felt betrayed there, honestly, because I thought that we were going to see a lot from Phasma in this movie, but we didn't. We were like, it was like a cameo, honestly. But don't worry, we will see more of her in the next movie. And another thing, like I said before, the CGI, for the most part, they blend in well with the practical environment. But the two motion capture characters by Andy Serkis, which he is the master of the motion capture. He's like the best actor for motion capture. But like, the thing is, like, you just know that this is CGI because everything else is using practical effects. And when you see, like, let's say Supreme Leader Snoke, you're like, oh yeah, you know what? I can tell that this guy is CGI right from the bat, basically, right off the bat. And with Lupita Nyong'o, MaxKydra, you can also see the same thing with her. Like, it's not bad CGI, no, not at all. But the thing is, you just know that it's CGI, basically. But that doesn't mean that it's bad CGI. You just know it that that's CGI and that's not real, basically. It doesn't take too much from the movie, though. So yeah, don't let me make you think that that the CGI is bad in this movie. Not at all. And the second thing, and other than that, the soundtrack for this movie is not too iconic. It's not bad, but I was hoping that they use some more of the original trilogy soundtrack in the movie. They did, but I kind of hoped for more, and there weren't any iconic music from this movie, but still, it's still good music though. It's John Williams, so yeah. The thing is, I hold him to a higher standard than other composers. But yeah, so yeah, the music in this movie is not too iconic. And again, there were some plot holes in this movie, and there were times where things were really like, that's so convenient. Like, how come that happened? But again, it doesn't take away from the movie too much. In fact, this movie is still great. So the bottom line is, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, it's a great movie, guys. This is the movie that puts the franchise back to its roots, guys. So yeah, if I were to rate this movie, I would give it an 8 out of 10, and that's a really good score in my opinion. And yeah, go see the movie, guys, if you haven't. Like, what the hell are you doing? Don't waste your time. Like, go buy the tickets. Like, I'm pretty sure they're out now. So yeah, go watch Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's a great movie. Like, it's a billion times better than the prequels. I personally like this movie more than Return of the Jedi. But I still like Empire and A New Hope a bit more. But still, wonderful addition to the Star Wars movies. And of course, it fits very well, you know, it connects well to the original trilogy. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more quality Star Wars content, guys. Anyway, this is MaxKydra. Look forward to my Star Wars spoiler video. And yeah, may the Force be with you guys. Peace.